Hello. Hi there.
Morning, morning.
You want to see what it looks like outside my house right now?
Sure. Ooh, that's pretty.
I know. So this is the driveway. They snow plowed it. But
Okay.
up and down, like around. So yesterday I kind of slid down that hill. But the HO, you know how they've been wanting me to get on the HOA?
Yeah.
So I call them and let them know that there's snow because then they'll call the snowplow. So they just sent me the snowplow phone number. So that way, if for whenever it snows here, because we have a private drive, so we have to get a snowplow, that I could just call myself. I'm like, you guys are just strong arming me into this HOA, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
They are. They are.
When I grew up, our neighborhood was a homeowners association, but it was only like 9 neighbors. And so, and my dad was like a workaholic. And so anytime there was something that needed to be done in the neighborhood, it was a quick call to the HOA. And then nobody ever wanted to help him. And so he would go around on Saturdays and just knock on doors and be like, Bob, you're going to come out and help me fix the road today. Me, my dad, and Bob.
See, and that's like, I don't go to the HOA when there's a problem. Like, I will go straight to the person. So I'm in a condo, I'm in a home development, and then I'm in a condo development in the home development. So it's 2 separate HOAs.
Right.
Thank you, Teresa. Okay, so I live in a condo community, and there's only 8 condos. Well, there's 3 of us own it and stay. So I live here full time. 2 of the other owners don't rent it out. They come once in a while, but they're both in San Jose.
Okay.
And then there's 1, 2, 3 of them are being rented out. And then 1 is an Airbnb.
Okay.
So since I'm here full time and I'm a homeowner, they want me to be like the narc on call. But that's not like when I had a problem with somebody a couple condos down, like I wrote them directly. Like when I had a problem with the person next door, I just talked to them directly. When I had a problem with it, like they all hate me already. Right. They all hate me already. Thank you, Victor.
Oh, Teresa said she tried the lint fire starters and they worked.
Yeah, so I did do the lint fire starters like you taught me. They just don't stay lit very long for me. I don't know if I'm maybe not stuffing them enough.
It could be. It could be. It could be a whole host of different problems. And we'll just troubleshoot it as we go along. It's highly involved and complicated because it's dryer lint, candle wax, and egg cartons, and so there's a lot of moving pieces.
Well, Joey says that it doesn't stay lit long enough.
Well, he says so then.
I mean, he's 8 and he gets it.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm saying that seriously. I take his word over yours. That wasn't sarcasm. That was genuine. Like, oh, okay. Well, I didn't know Joey said that. Okay, we're good then. How was your weekend? Because you had a snow day yesterday. You had football over the weekend. You're Mahomes going up against Brady.
And then today they sent me a thing that it's a late start. So now the kids go to school from 10 to 2 today, which is weird to me.
Why would they do that to you?
I mean, I'm fine. Like, I'm the last parent that could complain because I can actually go and do it. But like, the night before, do you just adjust your kid's schedule like that? Like, you can't do that.
I know.
Either they're staying home or they're not. Like, what about these parents that rely on going in the morning and have work to do today? And like, you can't drop your kid off at. Are all the other parents supposed to just not do their job today and wait until 10 to drop their kids off at school because they don't want the kids on the bus either?
Can't you just toss them out the door with some mittens and be like, go have a snowball fight? School starts in 3 hours. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Don't get in trouble. Wear a jacket.
Yeah, it's a big start because of the snow. And like because yesterday, like the power went out in the morning and they called the whole school day off, but then by like 9, the power was back on. So they maybe this way, I don't know. But tomorrow I think is gonna be a wash too, because it's gonna start snowing at 8 o'clock tonight and not end until like Friday. I'm supposed to get 5 feet of snow tomorrow.
Ooh, that's like, I mean, it's not as bad as it gets on the East Coast, but that's like when they talk about the East Coast, like 27 feet of snow dumped on them. You're getting that. That's awesome.
Yes, I'm getting like 5 feet of snow starting tonight.
And you
Mm-hmm.
gave me the invite to come up, and I really really want to. I get my kids tomorrow during the day. Well, their mom is working, so I'm gonna stick around here. But man, I want to go up there. I want to go to the snow now.
Yeah. So yeah, winter storm warning. It says, why isn't it? Why can't I get it up? Where I'm at. Tomorrow, 100% chance. See, oh, now, yeah. So now it's saying it's going to start at 7 o'clock tonight, and then it's going to start dumping down at 10 p.m., 11 and 12. And then it says anybody above 3,000 feet, and I'm at 3,300. Anybody 3,000 feet, you'll get 1 to 5 feet above. You'll get 1 to 5 feet of snow above 3,000 feet, and 5 to 7 feet of snow if you're above 4,500 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna get some legit snow. That's awesome.
Yeah, it snowed all the way to Angels Camp yesterday, which is a big deal.
I think that's rad. You want to see what my front yard is like right now? This is super pretty. I'm actually really proud of this.
Alejandra, that's what I was hoping they would do the whole week.
We have, and you guys are gonna love this. It is so gorgeous.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if he's showing his yard, because I just showed my yard. If you guys
we just got these white marks painted on our street because they're gonna work on our sewer system, and it is so pretty. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? That's and look,
beautiful.
We got little white ones over here too. Like these right here, I didn't even see right away. These are little surprises. I saw these three and I thought, oh my God, so cute. And then this one just popped right up. And then I went down here. Oh my God, it's like finding little baby deer because there's this one. Isn't that so cute? And then there's an orange golf ball in the gutter.
It's your lucky day. Look at you just getting all those bonus things today. Are you going for a run?
Back inside the house because it's cold.
I know. I was like, I'm going to start running again today. Looks a little cold. Looks a little cold.
Not today.
You know what? You burn more calories in the cold because your body's trying to warm up. So maybe if I walk down the street and come back, it'll burn all the calories that I need.
So then should I take a short sleeve walk down the Virginia walking trail?
From what I've heard, I'm not a scientist or a doctor, that when you exercise in the cold, you burn more calories because your body is working so hard to stay warm.
How is there not a meetup of like sad singles on the Virginia walking trail every single night where they just all socially distance and walk? It goes through all the neighborhoods. And if my household is
somebody by themselves on the Virginia walking trail at night and they look sad, that they're divorced too.
You just assume that it's them and go up to them and be like, hey, you're part of the club, right?
Yeah. You guys should have t-shirts like people do with Jeeps and Harleys, how you just wave when they go by. Like, no.
You know what it is? I want it like the Harleys, because the Jeeps they wave, but the Harleys they like point down. They're like,
yeah.
And I want to do that every time I walk by.
Yeah, because we are, Alejandra, because she says all the singles are at home drinking. Where are those Molly, Alejandra? And while you're there, drop off a couple extra cheese ones for me. Don't eat them, Ian.
She's a cool lady. Hey, we used to have that podcast, and she was always very, very, very supportive. And so we did one night we were getting our buddy drunk and watching a movie together, and we were doing a live stream, and we put her on the live stream because she was also getting drunk to the movie. And she I didn't think she was gonna come on, but Alejandra can hang. And she
bet
you and she don't care.
We've met.
Yeah, she can hang. That's my girl.
Yeah, Alejandra, you know what? When I'm snowed in tomorrow, we'll do virtual drinking because we all know what I'm going to be doing while I'm locked in the house for the next.
You got parking lot tamales from her, didn't you?
Yeah, she came and met me at the Pilates studio in the parking lot and gave me tamales.
Yeah, Alejandra, I know. I'm staring at your picture, Alejandra.
Yeah.
I know.
He's never going to let it go, Alejandra. He don't even like tamales.
I do. I love tamales.
I'm just kidding. It's like weddings. He wants to be invited, but he's not going.
No, I actually want the tamales. This is something I want. I crave these.
Yeah.
Do you know what I've had for dinner 2 nights in a row?
What?
The Popeye spicy chicken sandwich.
Oh, is it so good, dude? That Popeye's chicken sandwich is so good.
I was talking to somebody last night. They were asking me like if it was legit worth the hype. I'm like, it is legit worth the hype.
See, when we went on our road trip and Chris got one, he wasn't as excited for it as I wanted him to be. He's like, yeah, it's good. And I'm like, no, you should be dancing and stuff.
Okay, but I'm also going to assume that Chris probably makes his own rubs and his own barbecue sauce.
Chris, yeah, his hot sauce. There's so much hot sauce because with hot sauce, it can stay in the cabinet, but once you open it, you got to put it in the fridge. It's refrigerated after opening. Okay. So I have a whole door full of just hot sauces now because we got to try them all.
Right.
But there is one called Truff sauce, Truff, made with like truffle oil. It's the best hot sauce, I'm telling you. And they have a white one and they have an extra hot one that I think I'm going to get the trio package. It is the best hot sauce it's on anything, whether you want it on wings or in your eggs. I put it in my clam chowder. It is so good.
Alyssa, that's real talk.
Alyssa, that's Ian Riley style right there.
But I only get the spicy chicken sandwich combo and the 3 beignets, and so even after tip, it comes out to like $20.
I've never had a beignet. I didn't know Popeyes had beignets.
Yeah, it's a very New Orleans thing. It's a very New Orleans thing. You never had one at Disneyland either?
The Princess and the Frog, or the Frog Prince.
You never had beignets at Disneyland?
No.
Oh,
I only
man.
know beignets because Tiana makes them in the movie.
They're so good. They're so good.
Do you go get it at that New Orleans bakery on downtown Disney?
No, you get it inside Disneyland, across from the water. It's a restaurant. It's an outdoor restaurant right before Pirates, I believe.
Yeah, I know what one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, Princess and the Frog. Layla loved that Tiana. That was the only princess she ever was into.
Did you ever read Wind in the Willows?
No.
Oh, okay. There was a frog in there that drove an old car really fast. It was a book I remember. I don't know why I thought of it just now.
Did you ever watch the No-Mobile?
No.
If we're talking about old movie, okay. There's an old Disney movie called The No-Mobile. Never mind. We're way off base now.
Have I ever told you why I tuck my knees in my chest and lean forward?
No.
It's because that's how I roll.
Hi, Cheyenne. You came in at the right time so that dad joke city over here.
I don't know why. I don't know why nobody's hitting me up.
This beautiful snow with me. I have to take the kids to school at 10, and then I think I have my other job today. We're playing that year by year, day by day.
Yeah. No, it's gonna be nice in mid-50s here in the valley. We're not getting that mountain cold. I went out and did disc golf yesterday, and that was chilly. I'm gonna go out in the rain tomorrow just because there's not gonna be anybody there.
See, you could have disc golfed at the kids' school with just the little baby bit amount of snow, just where it's not annoying and just pretty.
See, that would have been awesome too. That really would have been awesome.
But you know what? If you came up here and stayed the night and we did our show here and then the power went out, our boss lady would be pissed.
Oh, we wouldn't come back from that.
To where the power is going out.
We would not come back from that. So let me get this straight. You knew that there was an issue, and so you just went there instead. All of you went there. Yeah, all of you went to where there was going to be an issue.
Yes. So because usually if I know that the power is going to go out, I'll go to my parents' house because we're working from home. She was super cool yesterday. Yesterday morning, there was nothing I could do. It went out at 4:30, literally right before our show.
Yeah.
And then usually I go to my parents' house if the power is going to be out because then the kids are distance learning. But the kids' school hasn't called them out of school, so I have to stay here to make the kids go to school. Otherwise, I probably would have been in the valley the whole week.
Right.
I would have been missing my first snow, and it's not the first snow. It snowed when we first moved up here, but this is actual snow.
This is your first it's a storm, and now you have to adjust and live a certain way.
Here's what I've learned. Oh yeah, here's what I've learned. Do not roll down the window when it's full of snow. The water doesn't get washed away like if you're coming out the car wash. The snow doesn't go off It comes in. I learned that yesterday. I also learned my friend Dave told me not to put up my emergency brake because then it freezes up your actual brake. So I didn't put my emergency brake on. And my windshield wipers I have sticking straight out. They're not on the windshield.
So you take them off the windshield when you're done and then put, okay, I got you.
Yeah, so they stick straight up. And then what else did I do? I had a blanket on my windshield before the snow hit. I learned that in North Carolina when I lived in North Carolina because of the ice that would come there. And then what's the other thing that I learned? Oh, probably go get gas and milk before it snows because if the power's out, the gas pumps are out too.
Oh yeah, huh? You didn't really think about that.
No. So I went down to meet Mandy and Dave, my bosses from the other place. They were just were having breakfast yesterday, so I went to go meet them. And I needed to get gas, and they were all out of order because the power was out.
Huh.
So for the power to come back on to go get gas, yeah.
Yeah, you never really think about that. You never really think about that. I'm going to adjust the way that I operate today, but that's really only because if you drive out around 5 o'clock, there's a lot of traffic. So I'm just going to go out earlier.
Nope. I need to make sure that I have plenty of food. And then I was like, I'm not going to drink. This will be better if I just don't have. I stopped at the market yesterday and got wine.
No. You got provisions.
Provisions, right? And then I have all this delicious food. I have New York steaks and ribeyes, blah, blah, blah. And the kids are like, top ramen, mac and cheese, perfect, because it's a snow day.
I'm learning how to.
I mean, I made myself in New York, but.
Well, obviously. I made a flank steak the other night because I had a flank steak that I pulled out. So there's this weird pocket where there was life before the house was empty and then life after, right? So right before I knew I was going to be living alone for a week at a time, I had pulled out a flank steak that I was going to cook for dinner. You know, you pull that thing out, it's like this log. Well, now nobody's here. So like I got to cook it. So now I have flank steak for days. I've had steak for breakfast. I've had flank steak dinners. I've had flank steak sandwiches. I'm getting a little tired of flank steak right now.
Tacos, maybe tacos next.
So I think maybe tacos might be the next one.
Mm-hmm. Because add some hot sauce and it'll be like a different steak.
That's right. That's right.
All right. Well, we're gonna go. I guess I need to, I don't know, get the kids ready for school in 4 hours, 3 hours, or whatever they're going. Yes, grape juice. All I know is I need to get them to school and get to the market for more wine before I come back.
Right, because you never know if there's going to be a wine shortage. Hey, listen, we couldn't get toilet paper for the longest time. It is not crazy to think that at 11:30, 12 o'clock in the afternoon morning that they might also be out of wine.
If a wine shortage in Murphy's, that's a serious business.
That's what I'm saying. Don't get ahead of it now.
I mean, if I have an emergency, I can literally just use the key to my other job and be like, hey, I took a couple of bottles.
Dude,
and Mandy would be like, yeah, I would do it too.
In zombie movies, the hero always goes to the sporting goods store or the police station and breaks in to get the guns. You're going to be the one that breaks in to get the wine. You're going to be like, I got it. We're good. Yeah.
We're running out with the bottles.
And if you get bit by the zombie, they're not going to kill you off like they do everybody else that they know that gets bit by the zombie because you're the one with the wine key. They're just going to chain you up and put you in the vicinity of the wine area so that you can go back and forth and bring them wine. But they don't want to touch it because you're a zombie now. But you're a zombie with value. I've given this some thought.
I think the women in the valley, like Alejandra, would take their chances on a zombie if that's their last glass of wine. Like, come at me, bro.
That's what I'm saying. You carry a lot of value here that maybe you didn't realize before. Like, you carry a lot of value.
Oh God. So one of the wineries, I go to this winery on 4 all the time called Steveno, and they close at 4. And I called Lizzie, who's like the daughter of the owners, at like 3:50 and said, I'm going to be there like at 4:05. Do not shut down. And she's like, okay. And her whole family just waited for me until I got there. So I think I'll be fine.
Was it 4:05 or was it more like 4:15?
It was more 4:15-ish.
Okay.
Because they gate up their place before and after that. I've had to call in the morning and be like, my car's still back behind that gate. And they're like, damn it, Madden.
That's awesome.
Open it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no drop, Alejandra. We'll have the best zombie crew there is.
And I'll be the DD.
All right, you guys. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye, guys.